spices are probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Yet, when they're combined together and used on a daily basis, they can dramatically lower your blood sugar levels and fight diabetes, while healing your pancreas and improving your body's ability to absorb glucose. And that's just the start. These two spices have also been shown to be effective in eliminating frequent thirst and hunger cravings associated with diabetes, while eliminating the frequent need to urinate, improving your vision, and giving you healthier, better-looking skin than you've had since you were a baby. In fact, these two commonly owned but rarely used spices are so powerful that according to studies by more than 1,000 of the nation's leading scientists, when they're combined together properly, which I'm going to show you how to do in this controversial video, they could be the most effective diabetes breakthrough of the last 5 decades. Something that not only lets you finally live a life free from the fear of high blood sugar, but that can help you fight virtually every disease and condition known to man, even things like cancer, diabetes, Alzheimer's, and heart disease. And while I know this all sounds like one heck of a claim, I'm going to hand over all of the proof, including a towering stack of evidence from top universities and health scientists across the world, right inside this short presentation. Plus, I'll also show you the exact amounts of each spice that you should be adding to your diet immediately, so that you go to sleep tonight feeling confident that you're finally getting your type 2 diabetes under control by combating both the symptoms and the root cause of your high blood sugar. Before we continue, I should warn you, the medical industrial complex hates this video, especially because these two spices address the root cause of virtually all diseases, which means if this message continues going viral, it could make the pharmaceutical and medical industries obsolete, costing them billions, while saving you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a month in healthcare costs, and putting you back in control of your own health. In fact, that's exactly what happened for Ken Bramlett of Oregon. He says, "I was shocked by all of the research proving these two spices help lower blood sugar. I've always heard that food is the best medicine, but I had no idea how true that could be. Since using these two spices, my average blood sugar levels have declined by more than 40 points. It's a blessing as I am no longer as worried about the long-term consequences of being a type 2 diabetic. Thank you for sharing." And Stephen Johnson of Denver, Colorado. He writes, "I can't believe what difference these two ingredients have made for my joints. I've suffered with bad knees for quite some time. It made doing my favorite activities like camping, hunting, and fishing almost impossible. But now the discomfort is almost entirely gone. Thank you for telling me about this." Hi, my name is Alexander Dumont, and I'm the Chief Medical Researcher at Direct Naturals. Direct Naturals is a team of scientists, doctors, and health experts, and our mission is to help people naturally live healthier, happier, and better lives. That's why I'm so excited to share these two spices with you. There's more positive research behind these two ingredients than virtually any other natural food in existence. And when combined, they quite literally represent a holy grail in your health. Something that addresses the root cause of almost every major condition and disease you suffer from. Now, I'll tell you what these spices are in just a second, but before I do, you're probably wondering how on earth two simple kitchen spices could possibly make such a huge difference in your well-being, how they could allow you to burn several pounds of stubborn body fat almost like magic, dramatically alleviate your chronic pain so that you no longer suffer from achy joints or arthritis, improve your blood sugar while fighting diabetes, and even combat aging while giving you healthier, clearer, younger-looking skin. Well, the reason these two spices are able to provide so many dramatic benefits is because they target the one single root cause of virtually all major health concerns, and that's inflammation. Now, you've likely heard of inflammation before, and maybe you've already heard about how dangerous to your health it can be. Time magazine called inflammation the secret killer, and linked it to heart attacks, cancer, Alzheimer's, and many other major diseases. And Dr. Tanya Edwards, who is director of the prestigious Center for Integrative Medicine, was recently quoted as saying inflammation is now recognized by the scientific community to be the underlying basis of a significant number of diseases. In fact, inflammation has been linked to more than 120 different conditions and health threats, including heart attacks, strokes, dementia, irritable bowel syndrome, and autoimmune disorders. And for those who struggle with weight problems, inflammation can be even worse. According to Dr. Peter Libby, who's a professor at Harvard Medical School, we've learned that abdominal fat tissue is a hotbed of inflammation, something that pours out all kinds of inflammatory molecules. Okay, so given all of the above, I'm assuming you can agree that inflammation is a big deal. And if you're feeling like less than yourself recently, if you're suffering from high blood sugar or can't lose weight and feel achy and sore, or even if you just get migraines or have brain fog or feel like you have low energy, you're probably willing to accept that there's a good chance inflammation is to blame. In fact, it's estimated that inflammation affects as many as 7 out of 10 U.S. adults, which means the odds are high that you or a loved one suffer from inflammation right now. But what exactly is inflammation? And how is it that inflammation could be the root cause of virtually every single health challenge you face? Well, the first thing to understand is that not all inflammation is bad. In fact, inflammation plays a major role in healing the body when you're injured or sick. It's how your immune system responds to bacteria, viruses, and other invaders, and it's also how it repairs damaged tissue. But while short-term inflammation is a healthy, normal thing, when this inflammation doesn't go away and becomes chronic, it can quickly increase the risks for all kinds of dangerous and deadly diseases, damaging your heart valves and brain cells, triggering strokes, leading to type 2 diabetes, and even causing cancer. So what causes chronic inflammation? Unfortunately for us, the answer is almost everything. Toxins in the processed foods we eat, pollution, stress, GMOs. All of these things have been shown to trigger an immune system response, which is what leads to chronic inflammation. Plus, it's not just unhealthy foods that are causing your sickness. All kinds of hidden food allergies can also make inflammation run rampant in our bodies, which means even supposed health foods like fish, milk, and eggs could be causing your body to respond in a dangerous way. And worse still is the fact that inflammation doesn't just go away on its own. Instead, it's like a wildfire, something that can spread throughout your digestive system, your fat tissues, and even up to your brain, doing long-lasting and permanent damage to your body, or even becoming deadly, unless the fire is put out. Now, the good news is that extinguishing the inflammation is entirely possible. And right now, I want to show you the 2 household spices that can rapidly do just that, allowing your health to make a remarkable and rapid comeback, while practically melting away the fat that's around your belly and other problem areas, and significantly reducing your risk of disease. The first spice is turmeric. Turmeric is what gives curry its yellow color, and it's also routinely added to mustard for the same reason. Yet while turmeric is great as a flavoring, where it really shines is as one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory ingredients known to man. Specifically, turmeric is made up of several ultra-healthy compounds called curcuminoids, and the most important of these is something called curcumin. Curcumin is so powerful that its effectiveness matches some anti-inflammatory drugs, and it's been shown to fight inflammation in numerous ways, including by blocking the very genes in the body responsible for inflammation. Turmeric also blocks inflammatory cytokines, which are the chemicals in your body responsible for chronic pain, along with the swelling of fat tissue, which is one of the main ways people gain weight. In fact, turmeric is actually one of the best fat-burning ingredients in existence, and according to a 2016 study published in the journal Nutrition Research and Practice, turmeric can contribute to the decreasing of body fat and regulating leptin secretion. Now, you know that decreasing body fat is good, but what's leptin? Leptin is a hormone in your body that helps to control your fat-burning metabolism and your appetite in healthy people. When you add more fat tissue, your body produces more leptin to stop you from gaining weight. For those suffering from chronic inflammation, however, studies have shown that this leptin hormone becomes suppressed. In other words, leptin stops working in your body, leading to additional hunger cravings, along with a slower metabolism and more fat storage. So the fact that turmeric, and specifically the curcumin inside of turmeric, has been proven to restore your body's ability to produce leptin is a huge deal. It means that you no longer need to feel sick, frustrated, and tired of your excess body weight, and that you can fix the root cause of unwanted fat around your stomach, thighs, waist, and other trouble areas fast. Plus, weight gain is just one of the numerous incredible benefits turmeric provides. In the journal Arthritis and Rheumatism, turmeric was found to profoundly inhibit joint inflammation and periarticular joint destruction. And in a 2016 study published in the journal Drug Design Development and Therapy, when people took a turmeric supplement rich in curcumin, patients showed improvement in pain, physical function, and quality of life. And it was also observed that turmeric was able to stop the root cause of all inflammation by stopping inflammatory cytokines and other inflammatory chemicals in the body. There are also over 190 studies linking turmeric to lower blood guar, better insulin absorption, and anti-diabetic results. More than 1,180 studies showing turmeric to have anti-cancer properties. Dozens of studies showing that it has a neuroprotective effect that can prevent Alzheimer's, dementia, and memory loss. Dozens of studies showing that it can dramatically reduce the risk of heart disease and heart attack. And that's still barely scratching the surface of what turmeric can do. Plus, turmeric is also extremely rich in antioxidants, which is why it's often considered the fountain of youth spice. Something that gives you a younger physical appearance, allows you to naturally regrow hair, and protects your cells from death and decay, which could help you to live longer. Now, I could keep going on about turmeric for hours, but it's important that I do tell you about this second spice, because when it's combined with turmeric, it increases its effectiveness by up to 2,000%. The second spice is called piperine, and it's commonly found in black pepper. Piperine is incredibly important because your body has trouble absorbing curcumin on its own. And as you now know, curcumin is what makes turmeric so powerful. But the good news is that when you mix turmeric together with piperine in the right dosage, which I'll give you in a minute, you can enjoy the tremendous anti-inflammatory effects of curcumin in their entirety. For example, in a 2016 study published in the Journal of Complementary and Integrative Medicine, it was found that combining curcumin and piperine presented a significantly better therapeutic potential than just curcumin alone, and helped lower body weight, blood sugar levels, and cholesterol in diabetic patients. And in a 2015 study in the journal Clinical Nutrition, it was shown that combining curcumin with piperine significantly improves inflammation and can be regarded as a natural, safe, and effective anti-inflammatory. Okay, so now that you know what these two powerful spices are, I want to show you the fastest and easiest way to start adding them to your diet each day. One option is to begin cooking with a ton of curry powder and black pepper. And while that certainly isn't a bad idea, there is a problem. When it comes to spices like curry and black pepper, it's very hard to tell if the ingredients are high quality or not. And that's a big deal, because lots of the commercial turmeric these days is grown in soils that are robbed of their nutrients due to pollutants and pesticides. That's the same reason most turmeric supplements won't deliver even 10% of the results you want, because the turmeric used inside is incredibly low quality. Plus, to save money, most people who make turmeric supplements don't include piperine either, which means you're basically just swallowing wasted money every time you take one of their supplements. So instead, if you want to get the absolute best results using turmeric, you need to take it in an ultra-grade and pure supplement, something that also includes the perfect dosage of piperine, and that's grown naturally and free of pesticides and other toxins. Fortunately, getting access to this kind of premium turmeric supplement is now easy, because after more than 2 years in the lab, Direct Naturals is pleased to announce that we've created a breakthrough new formula, something that contains the purest and best forms of turmeric and piperine in existence. It's called Ultra Pure Turmeric, and each capsule contains 600 milligrams of pure, natural turmeric extract.